Hello there, YouTube, and with it, most of the civilized world. This is Curaxu, and I'm coming to you in absolute failure. You will see that the arena has been rolled back. It has been rolled back all the way back to the first episode, which is quite a long while. I'm just gonna tell them to shoot while I contemplate my existence and say that I'm very sorry. Okay, a lot of stuff has happened and went wrong, but we'll just continue with the episode regardless. Reflective is the topic that they will have to work with, which is quite a difficult topic. And well, Jason, you don't work as you should. Oh man, this is such a weird one to work with. So right now I'm going to give them a block to use, and that block is going to be nice. I'm going to be nice and give them the block that they want to use. Toads, Jason, that changed. Now, in theory, if I do this, then it works. And then use this block. Yes. See? Oh my god, Jason, I put your eye. At least they've got some time to think about the stuff. Yeah. Everybody ready to get this shipwreck on the road? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is not the last that you've seen of it. Yep, alright, I'm just going to start then. So they're going to build away as they always do. Nothing has changed for them, but for the rest, a lot has changed. The winner of last week was Rigitar, but well, I can't really show it because stuff got changed here. And I'm just terribly sorry. It's for a big part my fault because I didn't take proper backups, which, you know, I should have done. But next week's episode, I promise you, there will be a completely new thing here, which is nicer than just the bland look. I mean, it's just not great. So, the contestants then. In vote 1 we have Ivania, who is part of my old build team, or was part of my old build team, I guess, because we're no longer existing. And he can make quite nice maps in terms of terraforming and terrain. So we will have a new terrain coming from him because he feels sorry for me being a dum-dum and other stuff going wrong. So yes, we will have a completely new thing then. This week, A Dragon Silva is then in vote 2, who also decorated their sides of the arena with a nice little flower, so good on them. Then we have Izuka Moonlight in vote 3, coming back with a vengeance. Try to win this time. I really hope that you guys vote very good this time, because last week the responses were a bit less, but still Rigitar won, as I already said. I'm just all over the place, I guess. It's because it just feels so empty now. Only the little cottage over there remains. I mean, the small beach over there and the little tech derp over there. I believe it was tech derp that made that, right? I think it is. And over here we have obelisks. Wait, not obelisks. Obelistics. I just... yeah. So they're all going for something with this block, except for, I guess, Izuka. I was almost worried that they didn't see which block I told them to do. I mean, I'm sorry, Jason. Okay, I'll make sure that you'll come back better than you ever were before. All right, it's a promise. I won't leave you down again. Okay, I'm sorry. I can only look into your eye with self-disappointment now. It reflects off of it. I mean, get it? Because reflect is the topic of this week, and I can't really talk about anything in the surrounding area, so I'm going to talk about my YouTube channel instead. Yeah, because I have a second YouTube channel. It's called Iverix, and the second YouTube channel will be dedicated almost entirely to, not almost entirely actually, completely to indie game development, which is hopefully my job in the future. It's my dream job. So this channel will remain as it is, still with some Minecraft videos, perhaps some smithing. This will be my hobby channel, basically. Me doing stuff because I wanted to, and the other one, well, I also want to do my dream job stuff, so I guess. But it's mainly because the audiences are quite different. You know, if I see a Minecraft video on the channel, I assume that it's about games and not about making games per se. It's just a wholly different thing, and yeah, I think it's better to separate the two. So how good that'll go, I don't know. I have yet to make a single episode for it. So both Ivanir and Silver are obviously making a mirror, well, at least as far as I can tell. They still have 6 minutes 3 seconds left, which is not that much. So I'm not sure actually what Izuka is doing here. He's making some magic ball. I mean, the topic is reflective, so I don't quite see how this is a reflecting thing yet. Perhaps he's going to make a comment or something that bounces off of something, which would make it reflecting, I guess. Then again, here, is this supposed to be a camera? Maybe. Yeah, I can't figure this out yet. He'll have to explain it to us. Just do yourself a favor and do not make anything you can't build this time. I think you were the one that built the dragon thing that couldn't build a dragon, right? I might be wrong. I've only done like a few episodes and I've already completely lost my... Oh, he's actually going for the... this is the inside of a room and there's going to be the reflection down below there. Probably, right? I mean, we'll have to see, of course. But that would be nice. That's actually the thing I kind of hoped for. If he can do that. Though I'm not sure if he is going to actually do that. It's just my assumption. Yeah, he's actually making the thing like that. So I think he is. We'll have to postpone our judgment until the end of the episode. Now, Avenir, your mirror is far wider than this person's, but I kind of like this one's more for now. Also, don't forget you have to use ice. I don't see any ice with you yet. Also, not with you. So you know, just you make it out of ice. Do yourself a favor and make it out of ice. But yeah, I've got a second channel. I'm going to have to completely redo the entire arena with everything, which is going to be so much fun. Perhaps I'll actually stream it. I also did a lot of things outside of Minecraft lately. I guess I'll have to make that into videos of the other channel, but you know, mainly because it's school related stuff since I'm in the last year of my university. And yeah, things. 3 minutes left. My commentary is back to the way it was when the arena looked exactly like this, actually, without the builds, obviously. But yeah, let's see. We only have this in Derpy, right? Yep. Actually, that does give me the chance, I guess, to talk or show the old way that the Hall of Heroes looked. Look, it's exactly the same, but just a lot more boring, because you know that's what I made back then. I have actually started getting better at building again. I've been training myself on another server, and I'm going to use that to go against people in the future, because I don't just want to talk about stuff and float around here. I want to actually make things in these arenas, because the feeling is completely different. And you know, I guess since I majorly ducked up the server like this, I'm going to change the formula a little bit with the next episode, perhaps, if we get everything finished by then. Basically update it. Of course, Synth Derp is over here. He is rebuilding stuff in the environment. We're going to stare him down, of course, because we can. No, he's just floating around trying to see if he can build stuff. Okay. Well, At least you provided us with something new in this episode. So there's actually Jesus, that's not dark at all. Okay, you not impale. You stabbed a chibi in the back. How could you? Okay, that does cheer me up a bit, but I feel so goddamn sorry. There was a giant tree here, an entire pathway, and you guys didn't see it, but like the pathway actually extended. It was like going all around here and over there and just connecting all the builds, and so much stuff has been lost because of it. It stole my cookie. Okay. Speaking of cookies, I think I'm going to make it so that, you know, I can give food, not salmon. I'm gonna give food to Jason like this, but then better because he can't eat. And let's be honest, everybody likes eating stuff, right? Like something very tasty, like a good cookie or a pancake, or just food is so good, and I want Jason to be able to experience it. So, you know, Jason, when we re-upgrade you and we upgrade you above your re-upgrade, we'll make it all better. Alright, we'll make it all better. So, 30 seconds left. There's a little bit of ice here, so that's good. I mean, you really needed to include that, I guess. And he's also making it reflective, so that is good, I guess, though. I mean, the surrounding area isn't reflective, but you couldn't do that in such shorter time with that larger plot. Like I said, it's quite a large thing to fill, actually. So over here we just have ice, I see. Actually, let's just let them explain it, because, you know, 30 seconds to go over everything and then go over everything again doesn't really well translate. Okay, so Eevee, mirror, right? Let's see if he actually got everything. Well, there's a few differences, but you know, the idea is there. You guys know what is supposed to be here. The idea was much better. Go deep, but ran out of time. That's the thing with only 10 minutes. I might have to change that in the future thing. Okay, so Dragon also mirror. He's got time to say no if that's not a thing, but it is indeed a mirror. It doesn't reflect anything, but it uses the ice, and I personally really like the shaping of it. So yeah, Snow Queen mirror. Okay, so you have to explain me, Izuka. Zuka, tell me what is reflective here, because I just don't see it. It's just a house. Welcome to Galileo's house. Wait, Galileo. Observing the moon of Jupiter with this reflective telescope. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, I'll count that as a win. The execution indeed isn't quite there, especially because, you know, last time I checked, that's not how Saturn looked. But sure, we'll go for it. And then lastly, ballistics. Am I right in my observation that indeed this is supposed to be reflective that way? Yup. So we have the mirror on the ground and this over here. Shine a reflective floor, you look through it and it's reflected. Yep. Nice. Okay, so that concludes this episode. God damn it, Derp! So that concludes this episode of a Minecraft Quick Build Challenge Rebound. We will be back better than we ever were in the next week. Well, hopefully I make it next week, because a lot of renovations have to be done, and that's a lot of work. So I will see you then. I definitely will, because you will show up. If you do not show up, then I will be very disappointed, and you don't want to disappoint me. And if you do, then you're just a cruel person. See you next week. Bye bye.